So the next three questions, actually, I'm going to roll them all into one because I thought about them chronologically, but actually you're probably going to be answering them all in one go. So the main question would be, why is Booth interested in Australian products? And then my other two questions were going to be, what does Brexit mean for booze and for Australian food exporters? And what are the hottest categories at booze? But I feel like those two questions would probably be answered in the answer as to why you're looking for Australian products.
Well, I've been working on the family for a long time, actually, so to say, right, Australia is fantastic. None of them actually have been actually out to Australia, so they think that the only good thing that comes out of Australia is cricketers. But that's sort of, I don't mention that at the moment. But I think having, I'll come on to Brexit. I think with regard to Australian products, I think if the product is of quality and it has a story behind it, then I think they're the type of products that we're looking for at Booths, because I think we want to engage with our customers and tell them about the product, because again, we're not going to actually go there and say, right, you can only get this in Booths, and it's cheap as well. It's not. They'll get value for the product, but that we can actually tell them all about the product. I think that's one of the key things. With regard to Brexit, again, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know what's going to happen with Brexit, because, as Najib said, nobody really. And if they do tell you they know what's going to happen, I think they're lying, because it could go a number of ways. We could actually end up having another referendum on it, which I think some of the public wouldn't actually think was a good idea. But as a business person, I think there's a lot of emotion tied up in Brexit. I think there's a lot of people who voted to leave who, if you're going back to them saying, oh, you probably didn't realise what you were voting for, did you? People think, I think I'm ignorant. Of course I did. So I think it's going to be difficult. Whatever happens, it's not going to be an easy route forward. But I think if there is a hard Brexit, then I think there are huge opportunities for Australian suppliers in the UK. And it's a question of how quickly, I suppose, the UK government can get those agreements in place with Australian suppliers. So if it's a soft Brexit, there might still be opportunity. So, and I think whilst we discuss it in our monthly board meetings about Brexit, but it's not a key thing that we actually think about all the time, because you just don't know, one, what the decision is going to be, and then two, what impact it's going to have on the company. So, but I think one of the I suppose the difficulties which we'll have to overcome is with this focus on food miles, because we actually do focus on where food is from, and that's, I suppose, comes back to quality and the story that you're telling about that particular product. So that's probably very key. And I think with regard to working in booze, I would be a big advocate for Australian products as well. So whilst I don't actually work directly in the buying department, we have a very small central office team. So we do actually, whether it be at lunch or we might sit down in the morning for a coffee or whatever, we'll sit down, mix all the departments up. So we are communicating with our buyers as well. We have a ground floor and a first floor, which is sort of a very open plan, and the two are linked. So within the finance team, we do get to see what's going on with regard to new products coming in, and also dealing with the buyers. So we're a very sort of small team at Booth. So from that perspective, I think there's still a lot of opportunities and a lot of support that I can give with regard to if the product's right for Booth, getting it into Booth.